Okay, so I don't know how much time we got on here, but I just wanted to give an update on what's going on so far. So this will probably be Heaven Help Me Heal Part 2. So I tried to write myself down some notes. I want to talk about first what happened with Social Security, right? So we're probably gonna make this one just about Social Security, what happened with it, because I don't know how much room we got. Okay, so anyway, what date would you say that was, boo?
It was sometime in August.
Was it? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so
late
August. I had told Pooh, I said, you know, I'm feeling like I need to go ahead and contact the Social Security Administration because, you know, I don't know, I just felt guided that I needed to go ahead and reach out to them. Now, mind you, I had to fire the so-called attorney I had, Christy Stephen Wards, because she wasn't doing anything for me at all. Like, I didn't really have a interaction with her, no kind of communication with her, anything like that, that you would feel faithful that your lawyer is really fighting for you. And when the pandemic really went, like, got kind of like in the news where it's like a big issue globally, Social Security Administration lost my second application in October 2019. And so I had an altercation with the assistant that called me on behalf of Kristen Wards and saying that, well, Social Security said you don't have an application on file. Did you file the application? I'm like, ma'am, I'm in a lot of pain. Yes, I did file the application. And I also sent Christy a confirmation page and all that. Well, they're saying that, you know, you need to give them a call and you need to call them. And, you know, when you're dealing with people constantly telling you what you need to do, when you're the one that's having your health steadily declining, your ability to do any simple activities of daily living has been compromised severely, and you don't have time to be arguing with nobody about what you have not done, because I know my daughter sat there and did that long-ass application again.
Okay.
So that led me to call Social Security. This was back in what, 2019, or is it 2020 now? Probably 2020.
Yeah.
Because I realized I hadn't gotten like a paperwork for them saying that we have received your application, or even like through email. You know, I thought about that. I looked over, you know, looked through the spam and all of that, and I didn't see nothing. So the man told me that no, ma'am, is not showing any application on file for you at all, even though I'm telling him I got my confirmation and everything. So I said, okay. So March 21st, 2022, my baby sat up there and filed a whole nother application.
2022.
Yeah, March 21st, 2022, right?
You said 2021.
Okay, 2022. And so now it's August, right? 2022. You know, I'm steadily having issues where I can't, you know, sit down without the back pain. I can't stand up. She's been helping me back and forth to the bathroom all day today because my legs are wobbling like two rubber bands again. And I can't feel my legs. They're wobbling a lot bad. And so I'm so grateful that my baby able to help me again, that it is flared up again. It happened last night where the pain has been so like a burning, like my spine is on fire, to where, you know, it's been doing it ever since last night. Now, previous to that, I get the swelling of the legs, like swelling like balloons. I'll put another picture in here. I've already put a picture up one time before, I think, or maybe I didn't. Of the swelling, you know, that happens with my lower extremities, and then it starts to migrate to my upper extremities. And so I found out also that it does include, who helped me pronounce this word? Remember the word I was telling you about earlier. So Dr. Figueredo, I went to the clinic. I had got a rental car. And I went to the clinic November the 4th, 2021. And Dr. Giovanna Figueredo, I think was her name, diagnosed me with thoracic.
Radiculopathy.
My baby said it. That word. Thoracic. I said thoracic like Jurassic Park.
Thoracic Radiculopathy.
Okay. It says it's a rare disease of the root of a nerve in the middle, which is the thoracic section of the spine. It's basically a compressed nerve root in my middle back. So, to go back to talking about what happened with Social Security, when my daughter actually reached out to him online, she went on my Social Security account, and she noticed that they had me living at my ex-husband's address, and it had some weird, strange, saying that we cannot pay you benefits, and we have suspended your benefits until you contact us to update your information. And I was like, suspended my benefits until I contact you to update my information. My information should have never changed. And especially if she went in there March 21st, 2022, we were still in the toxic mold apartment. So therefore the address should have still been what it said until my daughter goes on there, and then that's when she's seen that they had his address on there. They also had on there that I was getting my benefits to a direct express card. If y'all don't know, Social Security has their own Visa debit card, and it's called the direct express card, and it said that my benefits were going there. So I was like, no, it should have my direct deposit information. So my daughter proceeded to call. I finally then passed out and knocked out and slept. She kind of sleeps in the patterns with me since she's not yet back working from home. She sleeps in patterns with me because I need to go to the bathroom several times a night, and I'm moaning and groaning and hollering as I'm trying to lay on my back and all of this. So it disturbs her sleep, likely so. And so I'm kind of glad that we still in the same room with each other, because it really makes me feel secure that if I gotta pop up and pee. Because another thing too, with whatever nerves is being affected in my spine, I cannot feel my bladder and I cannot feel my bowels. So when that numbness and that paralysis is happening in my lower extremities, it's also affecting those functions. So then when the legs start to tingle, and I get the throb, and then I can feel my bladder, by then it's full, and I need to hurry to the toilet. So that's another issue that I've been dealing with for a long time now. These are things that I had not come on my channel and start talking about, but I feel like, just like I told my daughter, that we seek to see other people that are going through these type of conditions and how they working through it, how they dealing with the mental aspect of it. It can cause you to have depression, anxiety, mood swings, because anybody dealing with chronic pain, you definitely will have mood swings, especially if you're taking some kind of a pharmaceutical for that. And to document these things. So now I'm doing so. I'm back on it again. But like I said, when she contacted them, she contacted a lady, and the lady was just as confused as like, okay, so y'all don't live there? She was talking as if she's me. You don't live there? And my daughter was like, no, I've never lived there. I don't know how y'all got that address at all. And plus, can you make sure that you update the physical apartment number and make sure that the mailing address remains to be the post office? Now, what's weird is that we had not received any kind of a notice. When I say we, she normally is the one going to the mailbox, that said a suspension of your payments due to you need to contact us. So had it not just been for me being spiritually guided, that now is the time to get back on this whole Social Security thing and fight for it myself, because I refuse to hire another incompetent, a so-called attorney, when I'm the one going through the debilitative state of being every day. And so what do I need to hire you for, to do what? And I see too that whenever I did go ahead and my daughter printed everything out that she could, and then she sent me screenshots. So when I wake up, she tell me, Mama, there's something weird going on with your account. It's got Terrence's address on there. It say you already been getting your benefits, but they done suspended them. I said, well, you know that's a damn lie. What's going on? So I make a second phone call. This young lady I speak with, she probably was working from home. So she says there's certain parts of it she couldn't access. So she was like, but I do see that you do have it to the Direct Express. And she said, I do see you have it to your Capital One account as your direct deposit. So I was like, yes, but why did it have the Direct Express on there? She said she didn't see that. So she allegedly updated my direct deposit information to the current banking information, which is no longer Capital One. I see that whatever my daughter's supposed to have got updated, which was the phone number, the address, none of that was updated. So she claimed she was updating some stuff. This lady I'm talking to. So this is first contact is online. Second contact is what Pooh contacted someone. Third contact is me contacting them. Fourth contact again. Plus she actually gave me some lady who worked in my cases phone number and all that, and I called her, left her message, she never responded. So then that was like what, the fourth?
Yeah.
So then on the fifth time, I called back again, speak to another rep who had an attitude and was like, well, do you live there? And I said, didn't I say I don't live there and I've never lived there? What part you didn't understand? This is my fifth time calling about this. We can't change anything, ma'am, and your payments won't be restarted until you go ahead and send in the disability. What's that called? Adult disability.
Disabled adult report and some kind of authorization for.
Yeah, authorization to release medical records and a adult disability form.
Yeah.
Which I know I had to do that stuff for my ex-husband. And so I'm like, what the hell does one got to do with the fucking other? Like, if I'm telling you you got the wrong information on me, then fix it. So then I proceeded to put in a formal complaint against the Social Security Administration. And that's when that lady that was supposed to be working my case, never ever called me back, and I left her 2 messages. So then another young lady gave me a call back, very professional, very, competent in her job and understand how important this is, and fixed everything, as well as my daughter did overtime, triple overtime, sitting there typing, making sure all the records were complete, like that we have as my physical records, and then putting it on the adult disability form, along with the new findings of the degenerative spine condition, and all of that. And then me, over here writing what I can, and then putting it to the side and having her type up everywhere that I was seen at, so they can contact them for medical records. So I'm so grateful that it did finally correct my direct deposit information. They corrected my physical address and my mailing address and took off Terrence's information, because I've never lived with him. And that was so fucking weird. Like, I'm speculating all kind of shit, like, damn, because it said something that you qualify for spousal benefits. Mm-hmm. And so my daughter asked me, like, Mom, what's that about? I said, girl, look that up. That's a damn lie. I got to be damn near half dead in my 60s. Okay, for them to, and I said, and what goddamn money did he have accumulated? He ain't worked no goddamn jobs. He was a damn criminal. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck, I'm going to get from him, So we got that situated, and now they're actually processing the medical aspect of it. They'll give you a call and they'll do a phone interview to go over your information, make sure everything is correct, ask you some very, basic questions, not too deep into the medical aspect. That's what that form is about. And she even gave my daughter a compliment on how well she outlined and put it all together. So I'm praying that I finally do get approved for my disability, so I can finally start choosing doctors that give a shit. Because Harris Health System, they literally are, that whole system needs to be demolished, because that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous that this lady, C Danek, knew that my spine looks the way it looks. So what was happening with it was going to cause me the wobbly legs and the falling and all that, and literally lied to my face and said, Miss Fontenot, your x-rays came back good. There's nothing showing there. I'm not sure, so just stay on the gabapentin. That should fix everything. Never once did she want to give me what's that called? A referral to a neurologist or anything like that. So today, on the 12th, September 12th, I filed an informal complaint with the medical board, Texas Medical Board, against her. And mind you, a lot of times they always want to protect those that are doing wrong. You know, it's really just the most egregious crimes against humanity that you could ever think of, the shit that they really be doing. And so many times our black people don't care nothing about it. They turn the other cheek because you ain't sick, you ain't going through shit. Yeah. And this don't have anything to do with whether you got private insurance, Medicaid, or no insurance. You can still be mistreated by somebody that was in a position to do no harm. They took an oath to do no harm. So how is that doing me no harm by purposely lying and saying, oh, it looks good? This was November the 4th. Was it the 14th? November 14, 2016? Yet it's still moving forward. I'm still having these issues. I'm falling. I can't, and then it just, when I thought about that day, and I told her, I said, well, this is affecting my sex life, this is affecting me for real. And she's like, oh, sex. You don't need sex. What is that?
Like, who says that? How did you get here? Like,
I'm just saying, like, that's her own personal opinion. You keep your personal shit to yourself. If you don't have sex, if you anti-sex, or I don't know what, but that's not something, that's the most horrible bedside manner. That ain't for you to say.
Right.
I'm telling you that I'm having difficulties functioning, period. And yeah, so that's what went on with Social Security. Did you want to add anything, Boo, about what's going on?
I mean, overall, the struggle is real. Just been trying to keep my mama and I afloat, just trying to
keep because she just got over a bug.
Keep our vitality
Seemed
going.
like she was fixing to catch that bug again. She had a temperature, but she went on and rested, drank plenty of fluids and everything, and it passed her. Yeah. So it must have been just a little touch of a cold. Could be just, being out there in the heat and then jumping in cold air-conditioned vehicles and Ubers and things of that nature, and that'll do it.
Right. But yeah, that's pretty much the update on Social Security.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping and praying that everything goes through, because my mama definitely needs the medical attention, the proper medical attention. So that's the whole point of actually filing for the disability, so that she can have the insurance to be able to go to the actual doctors, and me being there for her now, especially in this time, that there's no other distractions.
Let's talk about trying to get the records from Harris Health. You just went on ahead and put in the official form that they got on their website.
To request the medical records.
The medical records. And
right.
I was having an issue getting the image, the CD of the x-rays, and just what I'm saying, it's like
a constant battle with trying to get your information, but any other motherfucking information that the government won't, they can easily access it.
No, it's a constant battle of you trying to take care of yourself and your family.
Right.
And it's something that's purposely being done. And it's intentional. It's like an energy of constantly having pushback, setback. And it's like they ridicule you by laughing in your ear, like, okay, like this one lady at Harris Health that, Ben Taub, I called the radiology department. Because that's what they said you have to do to get the x-ray CD. And she, I'm just want to know, I'm just letting you vent, what I'm saying? I'm listening. I said, no, I don't need you to let me vent. I said, I'm real close with my source of my spiritual guides. I don't need you to let me to lend an ear for me to vent. I'm asking you, how can I send the $4 money order in or electronic payment so I can receive the images of my x-rays so I can look at them myself? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she just sitting there, okay, yes, well, can you have your daughter come over here to Ben Taub? I said, ma'am, why do, I said, when Social Security get my records, are they going to, is somebody from Social Security going to drive all the way over there? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand what you're saying. I am the patient. It's my images. Why are you telling me I got to go to, and I went right there to Northwest Clinic on 43rd to do the goddamn shit. So why the fuck I got to go all the way to Ben Taub when I'm telling your ass I can't walk? See? This is the shit that I'm constantly going through. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, for them to put a slap in my face and say, oh, well, it shows here you live with Terrence Martindale. Like, who the fuck put that on my records? Like, I couldn't believe it.
On there. Like, that's the part that tripped me out, because nobody said no letter in the email, no information in the mailbox, like nothing.
I couldn't fucking believe it. Like, how in the hell are you gonna say where I live at? Like, where is it on any paperwork that I've submitted? It would be different if I went on there and updated my information and say, okay, this is where I'm living right now.
Mm-hmm. And that's the crazy part. They won't even let you update it on your actual profile. So who would have put that in the system?
Exactly, but here's the thing.
Y'all lost my
How the hell do I have a P.O. box and I didn't? Why would I put that as my physical address?
Exactly.
At the end of the day,
had the old address that we was.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, that the point is that they literally had my P.O. box, but no kind of confirmation came,
right,
or nothing came to the email saying,
right,
oh, we need to contact, will you please contact us so we can update your information? Like, what flagged
right
it to do that? So I'm just hoping that it was a very positive omen that I am finna be approved.
Right.
That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm not going to make this video any much longer. I just wanted to give an update on what all happened with Social Security, with their process. And they said they could take up to 6 months to process the, what is it called? The disability
claim?
It's DDS or something? Disability, shit, let me look at it right quick. Because I always forget. There's so much shit going on. Let me see. It's called a disability something. You know, because people would probably like, you know, want to know what aspect, I mean, what step am I at right now? Because, you know, that's the wrong damn thing. It's called the, because like I said, when you fill out the application, then they contact you. Usually they send you something in the mail letting you know that they received your application. I never got that. And it's called the Disability Determination Service. That's it. Which is the medical review part. So then you know, once you put in an application, you should get notification via mail and your Social Security benefits that said they received your application along with your confirmation. This time around, my baby filled it out in March. She printed out every single sheet of it.
Okay.
And then after that, you're gonna get a phone application process, mm-hmm, where they just ask you, like, update your information, your direct deposit, make sure the address correct and things like that. They asked me about my marital situation and how long we've been separated, and they ask you all of that. And then after that, she what she say, she had put a rush on it. Mm-hmm. She put a rush on it, and so now it's at the Disability Determination Service medical review part. And they started it September 1st, 2022 based on this. Okay.
So, we praying that everything goes through, y'all.
Yes.
Keep us in y'all prayers that it goes through.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that is on disability and that has a disability can definitely understand. Yeah. The process of going through disability, how hard it is to get disability, and then once you finally do get it, try to find the doctors and everything.
Yeah, because it's not over.
Right.
it's not over. You know what I'm saying? Finding a competent doctor.
Yes.
Somebody that'll go in and say, you know, they really was ordained by the Most High to be in healthcare, to care for people. You know, they took that oath to do no harm seriously, and to do the tests and the MRIs and everything like that. Like I said, when I went to the doctor in November, and she diagnosed, this lady didn't even do an x-ray or anything. She just basically seen how I was huddled over like this, my back hurting me, and then I'm telling her my legs are numb, like they numb right now. My legs are numb. And so she just listened to my chest, of course, listened to my breathing and whatnot, like they do. And then she diagnosed me with nerve root disorder, midline thoracic nerve root disorder. So when I look deeper into the records that she wrote that day, because Harris Health have this stuff so weird. Now, mind you, I got there talking about these same symptoms to the triage nurse while she put in the damn system abdominal pain. That ain't what the fuck I said I'm in here for. So now I'm really seeing this pattern of them purposely watering down what the severity of what you say your symptoms are. So you guys pay attention to that when you speak to the triage. That you made it went in there that your whole left side is numb. And they put on there, you stubbed your left toe. Then you get back there with the doctor. So that's probably why the doctor is looking at you like, okay, what's going on? Because you're telling them all these things, I'm in pain, but then the triage nurse puts something, you know what I'm saying? I'm peeping game. I'm seeing what they're doing. And so what you'll notice is that once you get to that point of, you know, I can't function, and, you know, now the anger coming in. I remember my mom used to be very hateful and angry a lot when she was going through the worstest time of her conditions, her health issues. And now I understand why. I understand it. Chronic pain, I'm telling you, like, and this is what I take. A-leaves. I take 4 A-leaves and 1 Benadryl, because the Benadryl just kind of like relaxes my nerves, you know what I'm saying? Literally, the anxiety of the pain. This is all I take, because without me having a real doctor that's on the case that I can speak to and say I'm having horrible side effects from this here pill or that pill or whatever, I'm not taking shit that they're giving me like that. Because the Xenoflex they gave me says that it'll have you dizzy and stumbling and bumbling. And I'm like, I'm already fucking doing that without nothing. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And like I said, she didn't even do an x-ray. So that tells me what she did was she went in the system, and I already saw what C Danek had been put in there. And instantly put that on the... So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that she wrote nerve root disorder and not general back pain, muscle spasms. She wrote it out. I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful. Although she gave me a methylprednisone pack, told me to take that along with the Xenoflex, but then what happens next? I don't have a doctor. So that's what the disability approval will get me. You know, that's what it'll get me. And then my daughter can become my provider, which she has been this whole entire time. I don't know how I would have been making it day to day if it wasn't for her. She's helping me bathe. She's helping me, you know, I had to sit. I got this, the other day I was combing my hair. This is when it was still big and out of control. I'm combing my hair out, and my arm just go boom. My hand just dropped. So they said that you'll have the dead drop foot, but I be having it with the hands. My hand just said boom, like just dropped it, and the comb twirled and hit me in my fucking eye. In my eye. I'm hollering. Ashley running there like, Mama, what'd you do? What'd you do? I said, I hit myself in the eye with that fucking comb. And she was like, how did you do that? I said, my hand just dropped the damn comb. It's not like a little baby comb. It's a comb with the big teeth, you know, for your fro. And it fell, twirled, and bam, the corner of it hit me in the eye, in my eyeball. It was all red and fucked up. So this is scary. This is scary. But every day I just stay prayed up. I just stay focusing on the positive. You know, grateful that I'm still alive. I'm still here. I still have my mind. You know, we battling many other storms as well. But like I said, I'm grateful for my baby. I love her. I'm so glad. Because I don't know what I would do without my baby. I really, really, really don't know what I would do without my baby. So we going to get on up out of here. You finished, Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. What is your channel called?
The
No. The one you actually got already. I ain't saying nothing about that one.
Miss Diva and Lucy Smash.
Miss Diva. Yes, that's her channel. And she's finna start her new channel called The Abundant Therapist, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Abundant Healing.
The Abundantly Healing Therapist.
The Abundantly Healing Therapist. Y'all know my baby is in college to get her degree as a, what is it?
Psychology. What my degree plan is in psychology.
Yeah, but then the 2 years for what? A counselor, what's it called? Because the main degree is psychology, so that's when you go to a university after you finish.
So right now I'm getting my
associates in psychology. Is that what it says? She's getting her associate degree in psychology. And how much longer do you have to go?
I just got 1 more year.
I'm so proud of her. So I told her, since she's always counseling me all the time and helping me through the most terrible moments of depression and anger and everything with all I'm going through, she need to start doing this on her channel, and I can't wait for her to start the upload. She already started it, but she hasn't uploaded the video yet. So you guys subscribe to Miss Diva, and then go ahead and subscribe to the Abundantly Healing Therapist. And I'll be back on my channel soon enough. Okay, soon enough. But I'm going through some shit. All right. So I love you guys. You guys go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the down button. Whatever. Comment. Share. Hope you did find out something that can help you on your journey too. Or you can see you're not the only one. You're not by yourself. Okay. All right, guys. So you guys stay in wisdom.